Welcome back to Backyard Adventures, and one question that I get fairly often is what kind of mold release should you use with a latex rubber mold? And so real quick, if you ever find yourself in possession of a latex rubber mold and you're going to make concrete statues, it's different than silicone. There might be some similarities, but I use latex rubber. You need, one of the best ways to preserve your latex rubber and get a lot of uses is to use a mold release. And so your mold will last for very likely hundreds of statues if you take care of it. Part of that is keep it out of the sunlight, so that's why I'm here in the shade doing this video. You don't, once the stuff hits sunlight, very quickly it starts to deteriorate, so that's a big one. But you want to take care of it and just, I don't use anything fancy. Like every once in a while I might get some water, and if I have to, I almost never do it, but I could get some like a dish soap and water and just kind of wash these down, let it dry. But I never do anything. I just use water after you're using it, and you can see the outside has a little bit, and sometimes a little bit of like grime, but it's not bad at all. And so the key though is I always have a mold release, and I spray the inside lightly, just kind of get it damp, and after a couple minutes I can make my statue out of it. But let me kind of take you through what I do for a mold release, and I'll talk a little bit more about the tips with that. So I have a spray bottle I use for this, and I clearly run out here not water, not for spraying, not for water fights or whatever. And so in this case it is well, I got 25 fluid ounces here, so that's what I got as a kind of a measuring mark. And it's basically two ingredients. You've got castor oil. I usually have a much larger bottle. I just ran out, so I ran down to the store to get some because I want to make some more statues before my larger supply comes in. So I've got castor oil and brand. I've never paid attention to brand, how, like, this is organic. I don't think, none of that matters. So castor oil and then denatured alcohol. And basically it's going to be 10 parts to 1 part. So 10 parts to 1 part, put it in your spray bottle. And what this does is this kind of helps disperse the oil on the thing, and then it evaporates. So you have, you know, a very light lubricant basically on there. And the castor oil, being a plant-based thing, does not deteriorate or affect the latex rubber. So a lot of oils have petroleum-based or things like that in there that can be a problem. And also, it doesn't stain your statue. So after you've made a statue, if you've got certain kinds of things used for a mold release, it might help release the mold from the concrete, the fresh concrete, but you could end up getting some stains on the concrete that are undesirable. And this stuff doesn't stain. It's not noticeable. It's great. So, and it's fairly inexpensive. You know, you go buy a can of this, and usually I get like a good-sized bottle of it. It'll last, depending on how many statues you make, it can last all year or a couple of years if you don't make that many. So, with that, let me just kind of walk you through. Get my 10 parts. So in this case I've got 4 ounces of that, so but 25 ounces here, so I'm gonna go about, I'll do about half, so I'll go about 20 ounces. Let's see if I can do this without spilling too much. And I've seen people do, other professionals will do 15 to 1 and down to 8 to 1. For the last several years I've been doing a 10 to 1, and it's been totally fine. So let's see, that's about right. Okay, so there you go. I got my 20 ounce mark. It's not level, but anyway, trust me, it's about 20 ounces. Doesn't need to be exact. Set that aside for the future. And then I got my castor oil, and I'm gonna go, this is 4 ounces, so I'm gonna go half the bottle. Just kind of, see, there it goes. Whoa, I mess. I don't show off in front of the camera. All right, keep it going. That's about a quarter. Probably could have taken the lid off and not done this. I'm not really sure what castor oil is used for, but you can get it in the grocery store, like in a, let's see, get a little light. Okay, that's about, I'll do just a little bit more. It's about half. Anyway, you can get this like if you go down to the beauty products or in a grocery store, you know, anything, a pharmacy, places like that, they're around, go online. It's just a plant-based oil. Not exactly sure how they make it. So anyway, I'll get it in my bottle. So now I've got about 22